Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me here today. I'm so grateful. In today's video, I'm going to give you a step-by-step guidance on how you can change any circumstance that seems to be unfavorable right now. Before I get into the video, if you're looking for a lot of value with minimum investment, you can join my membership group. The link is in the video description. It includes weekly group coaching sessions where we discuss a lot of different topics and take up questions from the members to provide guidance and in-depth solutions around mindset and manifestation. Other than the group coaching sessions, we have monthly challenges with detailed steps you need to follow each week to ensure there's a great transformation in yourself and in your 3D reality. And following the group coaching session, there are weekly quizzes to ensure that whatever you have learned, the knowledge you have acquired during the session, you have been able to actually grasp it and apply it in your physical reality. The next live group coaching session is this Saturday, 23rd of September. So if you want to participate, you can join the membership group before that. Please note that irrespective of when you join the group, you will have access to the previous group coaching session videos. The first step is going to be to accept that circumstance for what it is. Now understand the true meaning of acceptance. Acceptance does not mean letting this be true for yourself, believing it completely, giving emotional reaction to it. Whenever we give out an emotional reaction to something, it's confirmed for us in our mind that this is what the truth is and it cannot be changed. I'm talking about true acceptance, where you know what's happening, you're not being delusional that this has not taken place. You see it for what it is, you accept it that right now, in this current reality in my life, this is taking place, but know that you can change it. Know that change is the only constant. Know that nothing is set in stone. Know that things, people, situations always change. They can change overnight, they can change in 1 hour, they can change the next minute. That is what true acceptance means. Being able to process the situation, being able to process the emotions that are triggering within you because of the situation, and not sweeping it under the rug and going into a delusional mode that this is not happening, trying to avoid feeling your emotions, trying to put techniques on top of that, trying to put toxic positivity on top of that. That's not what we are talking about. That does not bring in sustainable behavioral change. That does not bring in sustainable change in your physical reality. So the first step is to accept it for what it is, true acceptance. Process your emotions around it. Know that you are a human being and it's completely normal to feel emotions around something that is not pleasant. And know that yes, this can change too. The second step is to start working on what you want and not on what you do not want. And this is the best example you can use for the way you are structuring your affirmations or your visualizations, any kind of techniques that you might be doing. This step includes the kind of reality that you want for yourself. What is the new story you want to be living in? How do you want the reality to show up for you? How do you want that specific person to show up for you? How do you want people in your workplace to show up for you? What kind of work do you want? What kind of health do you want showing up for yourself? What kind of opportunities do you want showing up for yourself? What kind of money or wealth do you want showing up for you? What is your new story? What is your new reality? In short, what is your desire? What do you want? The second step is to choose the reality you want for yourself. What is that reality you want to wake up in every day? Once you have chosen that, once you have chosen the reality and the end goal of that reality, which you're comfortable to persist in, there your manifestation work starts. Put in a routine, put in techniques, and affirm in that new reality as much as you can. From a place of feeling neutral or good, not forcing yourself into things. If you feel you're having unpleasant emotions, instead of forcing yourself into techniques, process those emotions, go back to doing your techniques. This is how your routine should look like. If you're having a bad day, today you don't feel like doing techniques, it's completely fine. Feel what you're feeling, let it be, and follow your happiness. What will make you feel good today in this moment when you're not feeling good? What is it you can do in your 3D reality? What activity, Whom can you speak to that will make you feel good, that will shift your mood and your state of being? Do that for yourself, then go back to your techniques. Now, the third step is very important once you start doing the second step. Stop reaffirming your old reality mentally and emotionally. This includes living in the old reality mentally. This includes reacting to your 3D reality. This includes engaging in situations that are not favorable to you in your 3D reality. Every time you dwell on your old reality, every time you get emotional about your 3D reality, any kind of emotions or feelings you put into it makes it very strong. We need to change our dominant state of being, and our new story should be dominant, not our old story. The more you dwell in the old story, the more you're keeping it true and alive for yourself in your consciousness, in your awareness. The past is done and dusted. See it as a very practical approach. See the situation that has already taken place in a good light. How can I take advantage of what happened? How can it make me a better person in my manifestation journey instead of it hurting me again? You can do so much with your past situations, so much. And if the only thing you allow is for it to hurt you again, then you're using your past memories in a wrong way. Your past experiences and situations can make you a better person, can make your mind evolve and grow, can make you more wise, can make you deal with situations in a better way, can help you in understanding how you can respond going forward instead of reacting. It can give you that enlightenment that me spending my time and energy on something which will not even be relevant after a few months or years is not worth my time. Your past experiences, whether negative or positive, can help you immensely with shaping your future, shaping your reality, in your manifestation journey, in what kind of experiences you want to choose. But if you let it be useful only for the sole purpose for it hurting you again, for it bringing you down, for it hampering your manifestation journey, you're using it the wrong way. We are not going to dwell in this old situation or circumstance and feel that hurt all over again, feel that reality all over again when we don't want it created outside. It's already dominant in you, especially if it was something that affected you emotionally. It's already very dominant in you. It's here, and your new reality might be somewhere here. So, the more you keep dwelling on it, this will stay in a dominant place. Our goal is to make the new reality dominant. This can come down even if it does not eliminate completely, it's all fine. But this has to be dominant within us. When our desire comes into our mind, we should be redirected to this new reality. That is how much practice we need to put in instead of being redirected to this old reality and situation. And you should be really happy because you are the one who made this old story dominant in you. Things happen in our life all the time. What becomes dominant, what does not become dominant is completely dependent on the fact how much we think about it, how much we let it impact us, how much we let it have the power on us. So if you can make this negative story so dominant, you have the power. Never say manifestation is not working, or I don't have control over my emotions, or I don't have control over what goes on in my mind. You chose to dwell on this so much, repeating arguments, incidents, events, situations, text messages, everything. You kept this alive so much. You cried about this so much. You complained about this so much that it became dominant in you. You gave it so much importance. You did all of that work. So this did not become dominant in you just because it's a negative experience or it took place in your life. Positive or negative experiences, we choose what we dwell on. What kind of feeling we choose to expand further is completely our choice. So it's a very good news for you that if you can make this dominant in you, you can also bring it down and you can make your new story dominant. All you're doing is choosing. Always throughout your life, you're choosing. I will choose this. Right now, I will dwell on this. This is a positive experience. No, I will choose this. This negative experience happened. I will choose to dwell on this. You're just making choices. So now the new choice you will make is to dwell in your new story so intensely and so much, the same way you were dwelling on your old story with so much intensity, because it was so true for you. It was so tangible for you. It was so hurtful for you. Feeling sad, feeling hurt is very addictive. I would really like for you people to look up on these things. Sadness is very addictive. You want to keep replaying those experiences again and again within you where you were feeling like a victim, where you were feeling sad. It's something that happens with a lot of people. Being upset, being low, depressed, disappointed is actually something that is very addicting. So stop being addicted to your old story, to the old pain it caused you, and come to this other side and deciding a new reality for yourself and making it so intense for yourself, dwelling on it so much that in no time it becomes dominant in you and the old story goes down. This is how all of this works. Now, the last step includes your discipline. For me, discipline is equal to repetition plus persistence. That is my formula for discipline, how I see discipline in terms of your manifestation journey. Repetition of the new story as much as possible. As much as you were repeating your old story in your mind throughout the day, I want you to repeat the good story, the new story. Put in repetition, put in techniques, have internal dialogues. While you're doing the general things during the day, washing your dishes, driving, have the new story play inside you again and again and again and again. Immerse yourself completely in it. Marinate your mind completely with the new story. It's in your control. Let it have so much impact on you. Let it be so powerful in you, so dominant in you, that it has no other choice. This is how it works. After that point, it's going to show up so fast in your reality, so fast. Now, where does persistence come into the picture? Persistence comes into the picture each time you see yourself wavering towards the old story. Each time you get triggered because of something that is showing up in 3D. Maybe the old circumstance is still there. Maybe someone is still talking the same way. Maybe a specific person is still behaving the same way. Words, actions, situations, anything that is happening that is not matching with what you are seeking will give you an opportunity to persist in your new story, to reaffirm your new story. Grab all those chances, grab all those opportunities. I want you to grab all those chances, all those opportunities with open hands. Those are the best opportunities to reaffirm your new story. And when something is triggering you in those kind of situations, if you're able to reaffirm your new beliefs, your new story, it makes it 10 times stronger in you. If you're just simply affirming, simply living in your new story, while everything around you is safe, stable, and stagnant, it's easy to affirm in the new story. But when things are not going as you want outside, or things are taking place to trigger you, those are those golden opportunities for you to stay firm and not waver. Stay firm in your new story. It will increase your belief. This will speed up your manifestation so fast. This will speed up that story becoming dominant in you so fast. You won't believe it. So I want you to apply these 4 steps to any kind of circumstance that might be unpleasant to you at this moment. Accept the current circumstance for what it is and know it can change. Choose a new reality. Work on getting what you want. Stop reaffirming the old story mentally and ensure you're putting in discipline when needed, which means repetition plus persistence. Apply this and you will be able to transform any kind of situation. If you're seeking that commitment, if you're seeking marriage, if you're seeking that job, if you're seeking certain kind of wealth, anything in your life, this is how you deal with your circumstances and transform them into favorable realities on this journey of conscious creation. That's all I wanted to discuss in this video. I really hope I was able to add some value to your manifestation process. If you want to become a part of the weekly live group coaching sessions, you can join the membership group. The link is in the video description. You can follow me on Instagram for a regular dose of motivation and my second channel on YouTube, which is around mindset and self-development. Not really from a manifestation perspective, but in general. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, have a great week.